NRM itself needs salvation. The battles they have inside. I was inside there. We are more frightened than you people who are outside when we are in NRM and in that army. I spent 5 years in that army. I could never eat in a hotel. I could never attend a function and take a soda because I feared poison. MPs don't eat in their canteen. No. People don't drink water, even when they go to these big men's functions. Everybody carries his small water in his jacket. This is the country we are living in. Ask your ministers when they are called for for cabinet meeting. And you come and you tell us everything is okay. It is okay. It is okay when a member of the high command, when we are going to meet everybody, packs a chapati in the pocket. Ssejusa. It means there is a serious problem in the country. It means there is a serious problem, which we need to resolve. But people do not understand that. They think if the people, we who are inside the army, inside cabinet, inside the parliament, cannot trust each other, you cannot serve me tea and I take it. Forget about other things. Then how can you build a country now?
Exterminated or assassinated political opposition. Museveni's done more. Yet nobody associates Museveni with atrocities.
Museveni managed to impress the Western world. They didn't know that he was actually a wolf in a sheep's skin.
Museveni's become the master and divine and rule. He knows how to set one ethnic group against the other to his own advantage and for his benefit.
Museveni's army was moving from village to village. If they were not burning houses, then they're shooting people down. If they are not shooting people down, they are destroying crops.
Government soldiers would actually perpetrate these atrocities and then make it appear as if the LRA had committed those crimes.
And rape is being used as a weapon of war. A lot of women who are being raped cannot tell their story because nobody is going to believe them.
Men were being raped for the first time.
In front of their families, in front of their children, and in front of their wives.
Those of us who come from northern Uganda know what it means to be dehumanized, to be reduced to nothingness.
Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch have documented these atrocities. Yet, Museveni is untouchable.
Shocking thing is that the government was able to forcibly displace them, then not provide food, shelter, medicine, or protection.
They were taken to these concentration camps in order to be destroyed.
At its peak, 1,000 people every week were dying because of the conditions in the camp.
Museveni and his key commanders who committed atrocities.
The Tutsis see themselves as a superior people to Bantus. And so they want to reinstitute something called the Mapororo Tutsi Empire that is going to rule over Central Africa and the Great Lakes. Because if you look where they came from in Uganda, Museveni is Tutsi. And he is the one who trained together with people like Paul Kagame in Tanzania together with our liberation fighters. And when they came from those liberation camps, then Museveni went and took power from Obote, and then he put people like Kagame and the Hutus and the Tutsis into his army and intelligence. They then started murdering non-Tutsis who wanted power in Uganda because they were majorities. And that's how Museveni becomes the president of Uganda as a Tutsi, and then he begins to assist Kagame together with the Europeans, the Americans, to then create a force that is going to take power in Rwanda. And then they must take power in Rwanda, instill a Tutsi in Burundi, and instill a Tutsi in Congo. So when they then succeeded in getting what do you call him? Kabila into power, Kabila refused to put Tutsis into his government. And when he refused, then Kagame and Museveni then sent their armies and rebels into Congo with an intention to remove Kabila. Kabila then ran to SADC. And that time SADC had an organ, or the military institution was called the organ, which was being headed by Mugabe. And he said, listen, they want to overthrow me. And he gave them the reasons why they want to overthrow. Mugabe sent a fact-finding mission that it consisted of Zambians, Namibians, Angolans, South Africans, and everybody from SADC region. And he realized that this was actually a problem. So they went to Uganda, they went to Rwanda, they couldn't find Museveni when they went to Uganda, they couldn't find Kagame when they went to Rwanda, but they got information that there was going to be an overthrow of Kabila, and then the UN was going to be forced to actually come up with a policy that says Congo must be broken down into 5 countries.
Jeez.
The 5 countries would then be easier to loot for the West through Uganda, Rwanda, and their own people that they would have placed within the Congolese system.